Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. San Diego find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Pablo Lopez is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Elvis Andrus is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ball one. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Misses. Ball two.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit hard up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And Cabrera will make sure that this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. Line drive to left. Pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around it.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Verdugo at second with 2 down. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That is it. The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the bases loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. (3-1) is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the damage is already done as the Cubs plate 4 on this grand slam home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Stepping up now, Eric Jenkins. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the first base.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Hit down the third baseline. There is Franco. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. This is lifted out to left. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Zach.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 4-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that misses for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Donaldson hits a little over the 270 mark. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Two and one to count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball well outside. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Ramon Laureano is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batter, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1-1. Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Odor waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
And with 2 gone now, they'll get to work on Albert with the bases empty. First offering on its way. fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Smoke toward third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of this.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Dan Altavilla is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, James McCann, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Johnson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 6 and the Padres nothing. Now at the plate, Daniel Johnson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Rougned connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Dan Altavilla, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Pitch popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Altavilla is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder, number 5.
So striding in, Eric Jenkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Still only one out in the inning. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 25. Miguel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow little roller to third. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. Now a 6-2 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus with the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Derek Dietrich will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 6 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He'll try it again. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Plesac, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. There's one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
The batter, number 1.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. ChrisX rounds third and is digging for the plate. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
In now, Alex Verdugo, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cubs lead it 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez.
Shortstop, Javier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Kirk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kirk Casale hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Yohan Lopez, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. One and 2 now. From the stretch. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fouled away. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Base hit into right center. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
James McCann stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Johnson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Odor. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Friars 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ruben Odor.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Two and two.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, number 50.
Kyle Garlick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kyle Garlick.
And that misses inside 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
So stepping in, Eric Jenkins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jonathan Holder.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Maikel Franco.
Number 7, Maikel Franco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Plesac, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now the pitch.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
That misses 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. McCann has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. First pitch coming. Here it is. Josh Donaldson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. Still 8-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about
it. Into the box, Ramon Laureano. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that is off the wall. Pujols is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead even further. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, James McCann. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Derek.
Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Odor towards second. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Digging in, Zach Plesac. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Now the 1-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit hard on the ground is short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 12-2. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Throwing to second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one away.
The bat, the right fielder, Daniel.
At the plate, Daniel Johnson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rougned Odor will be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Andrew Jason.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Chafin is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Runners on first with 1 down. Bounce to first. Pujols has it. Andrus on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 12-3. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 99.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. The next Cub up, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Laureano is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back, and it's gone. Albert Pujols, a two-run shot, number 14 on the season as the blowout continues. Plate now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, James.
So digging in now, James McCann, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Johnson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 14-3. Settling in now, Jonathan Holder. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. And that misses 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And the payoff pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So now to the plate, Eric Jenkins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. And it's 1-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box.
Derek Dietrich.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Andrew.
The pitcher, Andrew Chafin, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So Jose Pirela will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 67, Jose Pirela.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted in the air out to center field. Jenkins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrews. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the Cubs, number 65, Trevor May.
Here's Javier Baez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that misses as well. 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Donaldson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Liner toward right center. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
2 balls and a strike to count. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
So striding forward now, Daniel Johnson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Now back, second baseman,
Padres down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 14-3 is the final score in this one. Chicago put up a 15-run attack on the scoreboard today. Zach Plesac earns his 5th winner of the year. Pablo Lopez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.